Tell us what happened. I mean, I think you know what happened. I think you just getting me wanting to say it.
She didn't show up, and so I went to her house, and her mail and her newspaper were on the porch. Her neighbor said she hadn't come home last night, which is like totally out of character.
On June 18th of 2019, a man named Dave calls 911 to report his friend missing. Dave is worried when his friend, 68-year-old Mary Kay Wohlfarth, also known as Katie, doesn't show up to meet him that afternoon like she was supposed to. According to Dave, her neighbors said she never came home the night before. This is the second time Dave has called police regarding his friend's unusual absence over the last couple of days. When police arrive outside Wohlfarth's home to speak to him, Dave tells them that the last place he knew Katie to be going was to her storage unit on East Talmadge Avenue. The business is owned by Leslie Floor Sanding, a company in Akron, Ohio.
When's the last time you talked to her?
I saw her at 1 o'clock yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Did she say she was going anywhere?
No. Last place she was going to her storage unit.
Unfortunately, one of the officers who responded to Dave's 911 call doesn't appear to be in a hurry to find Wohlfarth. He tells Dave he can't even file a missing persons report.
Well, listen, we can. I mean, she could have got out. She probably let you said she could have been in Pennsylvania somewhere.
No, she's not. I talked to them.
Okay. Did she on any medications that you're worried about?
What's her last name?
Wohlfarth.
How do you spell that?
Wohlfartha.
W-O-H-L?
I know it seems.
I know
like
it's.
a short amount of time,
I know it's.
believe me.
I know it's irregular, but we can't. I mean, we could check and wait and see. I mean, she could just not be wanting to talk to you.
No. I know you say that, but I'm telling you, it's not
Okay.
the case. Absolutely not. I mean, she's not talking to anybody.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not me. We're the best of friends.
I'm not saying you're not.
Understand.
But what I'm
No, I
saying is I
understand.
can't make it a missing person adult because she's an adult. She can go and do whatever she wants.
You can't make that at all.
No, she doesn't have any mental illness. That she's on medication or this is in at-risk thing. She's an adult. That's like if I left and didn't talk to anybody.
Right.
It's
Right.
my choice to get up and leave.
While it was Katie's choice to go to her storage unit on June 17th, she clearly didn't choose the fate which befell her while she was there. Despite his discouraging interaction with Summit County Police, Dave knows something is seriously wrong. He goes to Leslie Floor Sanding to see if anyone there can help. According to an employee, Dave came into their business to ask about Katie's whereabouts on 3 occasions between Monday, June 17th, and the morning of Wednesday, June 19th. Perhaps due to Dave's persistence, the employee decides to search through the facility's security footage. On June 19th, he also calls 911 to report Wohlfarth missing. He tells the dispatcher what he found on the surveillance footage, a man entering Wohlfarth's unit.
My reason for calling is that her rental unit has been entered by another individual. We have it on surveillance tape.
Okay.
And to my knowledge, that individual has no permission, reason, authority to go in there.
Okay.
Now the police have a reason to be suspicious about what happened to the 68-year-old antiques dealer. Summit County Police arrive at her storage unit that same day to begin their investigation. When they get there, police meet with Richard Leslie, the owner of Leslie Floor Sanding. He leads them to the storage units and fills them in on what he knows.
Unfortunately, as we reviewed the videotape from Monday, the unit across from it, his name's Mike Olson.
Mike Olson.
Yes.
Okay.
And he was seen talking to her, and as it kind of unfolded, it shows they were talking, then he was kind of helping her, she was helping him. But then, as it progressed, she went in the storage unit, he got in her van and left, and she hasn't been seen since.
Leslie tells police that Unit F across from Katie Wohlfarth's is rented by a business owner named James Olson. His son, Michael Olson, is the man seen on camera with Wohlfarth. Once they believe they have an ID on the man in the surveillance footage, police begin searching for Olson, his truck, and Katie Wohlfarth's missing 2012 Kia Sedona. The surveillance video captures Olson getting into the Kia, leading investigators to believe that he may be driving it. In the late afternoon of June 19th, police finally locate Olson inside the basement of a home near his father's house. Summit County Police take Olson into custody on a burglary charge unrelated to Wohlfarth's death.
All this for going through a window to help a neighbor. You guys are joking. Unreal.
Frustrated and seemingly uncomfortable, Olson is constantly moving while he waits for investigators to enter. He speaks aloud to officers while he looks directly at the camera.
I go bathroom. Right here. Yeah, this is so stupid.
After about 40 minutes of waiting, investigators enter the interrogation room.
Okay, you go by Michael?
Mike.
Mike? Okay, I'm Sergeant Tony Starvaggi.
I don't know
I'm with
that.
Akron. You, met Detective Brian, Freed?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you're in cuffs,
Hurts so bad.
I gotta read you these, all right? These are your.
Oh, Miranda rights, yeah.
Yeah.
Sergeant Starvaggi reads Olson his rights. Once they can proceed with the interrogation, the investigators waste no time getting down to business.
Yeah, I know you explained a little bit out on scene there, what kind of had happened, okay?
Of course.
So, you know, I just want to I like to do things formal, and that's why we're down here doing this right now. Tell me kind of how this whole thing transpired today.
I went and picked up some mulch. Bob and Rose always yells at me through a window, and hey Mike, and, you know, my dad was leaving this morning. Hey Mike, can I use your coffee pot? So I let her use my coffee pot. I was hanging out today. My dad was out working, and I was kind of doing my own thing. And she said, you know, could you? We were sitting there having a cigarette. Bob was there, you know, and I was like, she said, could you open that door for me? There's a closet door that always sticks, you know, that I usually just, if there's no lock on it or whatever. I thought she meant that. She didn't know the bedroom door. And I went over, I was like, oh, well, Rose, it's locked from the inside. Or, you know, so I was like, you know, I think you guys always keep that window open. Why don't I just go around there and, yeah, could you? I don't think you'll fit. And I was like, oh, come on, Rose, I lost weight. Shoot, I can get in there. Yeah, and so that's what I did. I helped her get her window open, or her door open. Went around there, and it made it look like I went to jump in. That's probably what the neighbors saw me doing. I tried to jump in first, and I was like, well, I need a chair. Went over and I opened our freaking bedroom door. It was locked. I just was living there. The landlord, he was like, I guess he tried to get him to get out of there. Sorry, I'm acting like I'm all nervous and talking, but I was just helping them out, getting their freaking bedroom door open so they could start getting all the out of there. They asked me to help them get all the out of the basement and out of the bedroom.
Okay, so just so I understand it, they yelled out the window to you
In the morning. That was at like 8:30 this morning. Yeah. Then I was there. What neighbor called? Because I mean, didn't the neighbor see me doing mulch?
I don't know which neighbor it
matter.
was.
It doesn't even matter. But dude, I was doing mulch for him. And that wasn't like I was charging him for everything. I went and got him a pack of cigarettes. Can you go get cigarettes, Mike, for us? Of course I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been staying there since February of 18 with my dad after I moved out of the TPO with my ex-girlfriend.
On a police report, TPO stands for Temporary Protection Order. In Ohio, TPOs are usually automatic when charged with offenses like domestic violence, assault, or menacing. They prohibit the offender from being in a certain proximity to the victim.
And now I got getting in trouble for helping.
So you were living in that house where your dad lives too?
Yes,
okay.
yes. Isn't that where my address is? That's on my license.
To be honest with you, I didn't pull it out.
Investigators are interested in Olson's place of residence. At least 2 pieces of mail sent to the storage unit business were addressed to Olson, leading investigators to wonder if he was living there despite strict policies against it.
When we came in, we arrived and you were in the basement at that time.
Yeah, I was getting stuff out of the basement. And all of a sudden I heard, is there anybody here? And I was like, who's that? And I was like, and then I came out. I wasn't ducking down like the one officer said. I was freaking trying to get some stuff clean for him. And why wouldn't they lie to me? Why would they say that I was trying to steal stuff? God, I've lived there for...
I don't know if they actually said you were trying to steal something.
Well, what am I doing here?
Well, because they said that they didn't know that you were in the house.
Oh my God, did you see how intoxicated she was? They drink all day, every day. They drink a liter of Kamchatka damn near every day. They didn't recognize me when I came back, because I've been staying with my mom a little bit here and there. Me and my dad butt heads. I'm not living there full on with my dad, but I will go down every once in a while, do some laundry when I need to get away from my mother. My mother's a bear. But Bob didn't even recognize me.
When, today or?
Yesterday. No. Yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, Bob didn't recognize me. He thought I was Josh.
You shaved your head.
Yes, exactly.
Police body cam audio recorded during a search captures Olson's father saying his son shaved his head within the last few days. Police are curious whether Olson shaved his head in an attempt to disguise himself.
When did you cut your hair?
It was like probably 3 or 4 days ago. I was just being goofy and just shaving around. My cousin's coming in from town. He's a Marine. I wanted to do something funny for him, and heck, I've never shaved my head before, really. I mean, a couple times, but not like shaved it.
Right.
It feels kind of good. I kind of like it.
The detectives tell Olson that they have Bob and Rose in custody to provide statements about why Olson was in their home. He sticks to his story that they knew he was there, despite knowing that they already told police that isn't the case.
They're out there talking to them still and trying to get a statement, so hopefully we...
Bob and Rose are here?
No, they're not here. I have...
Oh, down there?
Yeah, out there.
I cannot freaking believe that they would be...
So, yeah, I mean, they're saying, obviously, you know...
And one thing I hate in this world is a thief. I'm not a thief. I was helping them out, as I've always done. But I've come around, when I was living there on the regular, I'd come around the corner there and I almost would run Bob over. He'd be face down and I'd freaking grab it from being too drunk. I had to pick him up and take him back inside.
Okay. All right, well, let me get things worked out, take a little break for a second, and I'll talk to them real quick and see what they want to do, and then...
What about...
When investigators return, they're no longer interested in discussing the events of that morning. Now, they want to know what happened to Katie Wohlfarth on June 17th.
So, I read your Miranda rights. You understand those?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Keeping those rights in mind, we'd like to talk to you about another issue. So, today, you told Detective Brady that you were mulching out there at the Coventry?
Yes. Yeah, I went up to Akron's finest mulch store, got the mulch from.
Where's that at?
Copper Road.
Okay. Did you, well, we met your dad today, and he was saying that...
You met my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you talk to your dad on the phone today at all?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
And
what'd you guys talk about?
Did you run out of gas?
Yeah, I ran out of gas. I've been running out of gas a lot lately. I've been a little bit broke. Yeah, so.
Okay. Like he asked, what'd you guys talk about, you and your dad?
Like you said, he called me up earlier to go get I had to bring over the pass load finish gun, and then that was about it. So.
Did he say that we wanted to talk to you?
We?
The Akron police?
No, not at all.
I think he texted you, called you on the phone.
I mean, I got a couple calls, but I mean, I didn't, that was after I went over and dropped the tool off. I didn't talk to him. I was busy doing the mulching down there. That's where he lives. It was kind of a Father's Day present for him a little bit, so.
Because you were supposed to meet him, right?
No. I had golf league tonight. That's what I was actually getting ready to go do.
You weren't supposed to meet your dad?
No.
Up at the storage unit?
No. What's it?
That's what he told us.
Oh, no.
That's why he was calling you.
No.
Olson looks confused, but investigators aren't buying his act.
Did he meet up with you after you ran out of gas?
Yeah, he came and actually got me some gas, yeah. But, I mean, he didn't say anything about it.
He got you gas?
Well, actually, he just gave me $10, and then, I was right by that. I was on Carroll and Market, to get some gas, and, then he left. So.
Your dad did?
Yeah, he left me there.
What time was this?
It had to be, I don't know, I really don't know, 11, maybe 12, 1, somewhere around there. I don't know.
Sure it wasn't more like 1 or 2?
1 or 2. Well, like I said, 11, 12, 1, because I don't know the concept of time, really. I had so much going on lately.
Okay.
What all have you had going on lately?
Just working with my mom. My mom and stepdad own a couple of yogurt shops, trying to work for dad, trying to make any ends meet, because me and dad haven't been vibing very much lately. We butt heads, you know, we've worked together, lived together for a while. It's wasn't very good.
So your storage unit up there, up on North Hill,
Yeah.
um,
Well,
it's your dad's.
It's my dad's, yeah, it ain't mine.
Who has access to it?
Me and my dad. Yeah, and then there's
Anyone else?
no, but I mean, you know, I don't know if you know about theft that was up there not that long ago. This guy used to get into all the units, stole all types of silver. I don't know if you know that name. No. Yeah, but me and my dad are the only ones that had the keys for it. But yeah, so that's.
Okay.
When was the last time you were there?
I was up there either this morning or yesterday morning. I can't remember what actually day it was.
Were you getting something out, or were you?
No, I was getting ready. The lady lives next door in the brick house. She gave me she had me help her move out this big stereo thing. I was gonna spray paint it and sell it on what do you call it, Facebook sell or whatever. Yeah, so.
Now, are you aware that that storage area, they've got all kinds of cameras?
Oh yeah, because of the theft. Yeah.
Unbeknownst to Olson, police have plenty of surveillance footage tying him to the last known location of Katie Wohlfarth.
Your dad said sometimes you sleep in there.
The only reason I slept in there is because I'm so tired from doing. Like if this represents the floor of the unit, you couldn't even walk in it as of a couple weeks ago. So I was cleaning it out for him, trying to get it functional again. But yeah, I crashed up there one night just because I fell asleep and I was like, oh.
So we actually, like we said, we met your dad up there at the storage unit. And we both were standing next to him when he was trying to call you. He said that you had gotten a ride from somebody, that they were bringing you up to the storage unit.
That's what my dad said.
Yeah.
What kind of vehicle do you drive?
Orange Dodge Dakota.
Any other vehicles?
Nope, just that one.
Have you driven any other car in the last, say, week?
No, my own car, no.
So the truck was down there at Carroll or East Market.
Yeah, right, and I was gonna get a lift up to the gas station to get some gas, but I never said I was coming up to the storage unit.
Yeah, he said, that's what he said.
That's what he said?
And he actually texted you.
Oh, I haven't seen my phone in a while. I've obviously been dealing with this, so.
Well, this has been like 3 or 4 hours now.
Well, yeah, but still, it just feels like it's been an eternity. I've been going through a window to help out a neighbor.
So when was the last time you were up at the storage unit?
Like I said, yesterday morning, can't remember what day it was.
Were you up there Monday?
According to Richard Leslie and the footage from the storage facility, Olson was there on Monday, and for several hours.
And you guys are certain she came out of his unit?
Well, at one time she was over.
Copy,
Yeah.
1266 1339.
They've been back, they were back and forth 4 or 5 times. But what I noticed was those 4 chairs and some of the other, she moved them back in, some of it, and then I didn't see her anymore, and then Mike moved the remainder of it back in.
I've been up there sporadically throughout the last week. I don't know exactly which day, but what's today? Wednesday? I don't think I was up there Monday. No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Were you with anybody when you were up there?
No. I mean, I just pretty much ride solo. I mean, Dick Richard Leslie, the guy that owns the place, comes back every once in a while to hang out.
Do you ever see anybody else that has storage units up there, or talk to anybody?
Oh, well, there's a couple old timers to my right. I think his son is Black Keys. The group, yeah. And then sometimes I see the people across from us, they're hoarders. They got all types of, oh my gosh, it's to the brink. I thought our shop was bad. And then Jake Leslie and I,
When's the last time you saw them?
I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, something like that, 5 days. I literally, my days have been running together so much that I've been freaking going crazy.
Investigators show Olson a missing person flyer for Wohlfarth. They ask if he's seen her recently.
Does she look familiar?
That's Dave and Kathleen?
Katie?
Katie? That's the same name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Who is she?
She has a storage unit up there, I think, with her, I thought it was her husband Dave, or something like that, I met him before.
Which unit?
I don't know what the letter is, I have no idea. It's,
Next to you, across from you?
across from me, in the middle building.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw her?
After being confronted with Wohlfarth's photo, Olson begins fiddling with his water bottle and shifting in his seat. Investigators keep the pressure on him.
I'd say probably Saturday, Sunday, something like that. I was up there doing some stuff around the shop.
Okay. What about Monday?
I don't think I was up there Monday. I really don't. I don't think I was up there Monday.
Well, like I told you, there's video.
Yeah.
And we watched video.
Yeah.
And
No, you watched the video.
Yeah, did you talk to her at all?
No. Yeah, well, she actually tried to knock on my door one night. She said I was sleeping up there. I fell asleep or something. She gave me a fan if I was hot or something. So I had talked to her before, yeah.
I thought somebody told us you were dating her. No?
Dude, no. Look at her. No, I mean, God doesn't make junk, but no, I wasn't dating her. Are you kidding
A
me?
little bit out of your age range?
Yes. And trust me, after my last relationship, I'm not even looking for any type of girl right
You
now.
never had any sexual relations with her?
No, absolutely not. Oh my gosh, why am I even being asked this?
well, Mike, their video shows that you were talking to her Monday.
So, well, yeah, okay, I told you, my days were all definitely.
And both of your storage units were open. You were going in and out of
Yeah.
both units.
Were you
I thought that was- I thought that
were
was
you
separate.
in her unit?
Was I in her unit? No, just right outside the door. I mean, I might have ventured in there to look at a couple stuff when she was right there, so yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been in her unit?
Not before that, no.
Okay, but Monday, you did not go in the unit?
Oh.
Or just,
Tony, I mean, I really don't know. I was standing there, I was talking to her, she cleaned out my, what do you call it, shop vac, and I just am bad on the timeline of the dates, I really don't know, so.
okay.
But I never was actually like, I mean, maybe right beside the door, but all the way in the back, no, I've never been there. You can't even, there's a freaking wall of stuff, you can't get through there.
Has she ever been in your unit?
She brought me, she dusted off the shop vac, and, you know, I wanted her to see, because everyone that drove by saw how disgusting it was. I was like, hey, look.
So, would her DNA be in your storage unit?
No, not at all.
Olson has no idea investigators have already gained access to his unit and located Wohlfarth's body inside it. Any attempt he makes to lie about his involvement is futile.
So, on Monday, her sister got a phone call, or actually a message left on her machine, saying Katie was telling her she has this handyman named Jim Olson.
Oh, yeah, her sister in Pennsylvania.
Michael,
Yeah, I was gonna do a little work trip for her, but,
Okay, remember having that conversation?
Yeah.
Monday?
Oh, I don't know if it was, I mean, like I said, it could've been Monday, what, just Wednesday? Sometimes I'll go like, I'll say, hey, yeah, but in about 7 minutes or so, and that was like, it was like 7 minutes ago, but it was like a week ago, or that's, my timeline gets up every once in a while.
So you saw her Monday, or sometime in the last couple of days?
Yeah, last couple of days, yeah.
Yeah, because she's been missing for a couple of days, so we've been trying to find her. Do you have any idea where she might be? Did you talk about where she was going?
No idea, she did not say where she was going.
Again, there's video, and this was Monday, it shows you moving her van.
No.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't moving her van.
Yeah, I mean, video doesn't lie. Can you explain that?
No, I can't.
Do you know why we found any blood in her unit?
Pardon me?
Why we found blood in her unit?
You found blood in her unit?
Yeah, do you have any cuts from when you were?
I've got cuts all the time from working in construction, man, all the time.
Again, is that blood gonna be yours, or?
Oh, yeah, this is, I'm a picker, so sometimes I'll get in there, I'll scratch my nose.
But again, the blood that we found in her unit.
Oh, is it gonna be my blood? No, how would that be my blood? I didn't cut myself over there, so no.
You know, we could kind of piece together what happened. So, I mean, sometimes people f up, and, you know, they do something, they get themselves in a predicament, they get worried. I mean, something happened on accident, they get scared, they try to cover it up, they don't want to, you know, try to explain it, well, now's the time to explain what happened that day.
What's the Monday?
Whatever day it was.
I got Tuesday or Sunday, there's nothing to explain. No.
There's nothing to explain.
Well, we found blood in your unit, your storage unit, a lot of blood. And hair. Do you want to explain that?
I mean, I cut myself on some glass and.
What about hair?
Was like, how long have you been keeping your hair like that?
Literally like 2-3 days.
Okay.
Literally like 2-3 days.
Well, you said, I think you said it was about 3 or 4 days ago, earlier.
Well, 3-4 days, 2-3 days. Like I said, I don't know how my timeline is, man. It sucks.
We found lots of blood in your storage unit.
Lots of blood.
We found sticks, instruments with a lot of blood.
No way.
Olson denies his involvement in Wohlfarth's killing for some time, even trying to blame a man named Tim for the blood in his storage unit. But detectives have gathered too much evidence against him to back down.
Her keys were found in your dad's basement today. No.
That's not the narrative you want to try to go with. That's not going to work for you, buddy.
Something bad happened to Katie. You know it. You know what happened.
Yeah. So stupid.
I mean, you can't feel good holding this in.
No, not really. No, I just.
Tell us what happened.
I snapped, man. I snapped.
About
something came over me. I don't know.
What makes you?
My ex-girlfriend, dude. It was a downfall. It's not like it's not. She wasn't holding a gun to me. My ex-girlfriend, but she made me a different person because of her toxic, narcissistic ways.
Finally, investigators are hearing the beginning of the dark confession they've been waiting for.
I don't know, just a snap and Katie said something about my ex-girlfriend. I don't know.
Tell us what happened.
I mean, I think you know what happened. I think you're just getting me wanting to say it.
That's why I told you this is your narrative. This is your chance to say for your story.
Yeah, well, I just.
Are you just a cold-blooded,
homicidal
maniac?
Not at all.
Or was it heat of the moment?
Heat of the moment type of thing. Dude, I snapped. I just went over there, hit her on the head. That was it.
What'd you hit on the head with?
Yeah, something.
Like a metal pipe, a walking stick?
Something in there.
Wooden?
Yeah, it was actually a piece of, I don't even see that yet. A piece of the fireplace stick.
Where'd you hit her at? Back of her head? Anywhere else?
Did she see it? Were you facing her or? No.
No.
You don't know how many times you hit her?
I think just maybe once or twice, 3 times maybe, and then I strangled her.
While Olson is in custody, Wohlfarth's family and friends are still holding out hope that the body found in Olson's unit may not be hers.
We're having the medical examiner coming out, okay? We're not touching anything until the medical examiner comes out.
You didn't tell us anything.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm telling you what I know right now, okay?
There's a body in there.
And it's covered with some items, so we can't really examine that until the medical examiner who gets here and does a workup on the scene gets here, okay? So that's what we're waiting on, okay? So just be a little patient. When we know, we'll let you guys know, okay? I promise you. I mean, we don't mean to have you sitting here waiting, but unfortunately we have to
follow protocol.
We have to follow protocol. We have to get as much evidence as we can at this point, okay? I will tell you that the guy who's storage unit that is, we have him in Summit County has him in custody right now.
Was he have him in custody?
Yes, on a different charge altogether. So
and how long has he been in custody?
Just about the last hour.
Back in the interrogation room, investigators are pressing Olson to see what other details he's willing to share.
I don't know, I just saw it, I grabbed it, and I just snapped it.
Did you do it in her unit or?
And then I just try to get rid of the evidence, but let's see what I can do, because I knew about those cameras.
Where's the van?
No idea. I parked it in the hood somewhere.
Police find Katie Wohlfarth's missing Kia Sedona parked in front of a residence on Whittier Street in Akron on the 20th of June. There's no known connection between the residence where the van is parked and Olson or Wohlfarth. Once he realizes there's no talking his way out of the evidence, Olson expresses his regret for having killed the 68-year-old woman in cold blood. Or perhaps he regrets getting caught, because while Olson admits to the crime, he also offers justification as to why he snapped.
It was dumb. I shouldn't have never done it. Obviously, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, but I snapped, man. I've been so emotionally and verbally abused. You have no idea. I got a mother that, staying with. I'm 35 years old. You have no idea.
Can you explain why her clothes got ripped?
Shoot, I mean, it was just...
You didn't sexually assault her?
No, I did not sexually assault her. Not at all, dude.
Despite the horrific topic they're discussing, Olson's demeanor is casual. He smiles at detectives as he speaks and seems to be making eye contact with them. While Olson probably wants to seem calm and confident during the interrogation so police will believe him, his smile could also be a way to overcompensate for the obvious contention between himself and the detectives. Faking a friendly disposition is sometimes a way suspects attempt to control how they're perceived by investigators.
So then what'd you do with the body?
You haven't found the body yet? Yeah, it's right there in the storage unit. I wasn't gonna cut her up or anything. I was just gonna try to get rid of it somehow.
Did you try to go back?
Did I try to go back?
Did you try to go back and get her and move her?
When?
The last couple days.
Oh, no. I mean, you saw the footage of me moving her, so.
What about her cell phone?
It was, I think, in the car or
Did you trade it for some?
No, I did not trade it. I don't pawn stuff like that. I earned my money.
Okay.
No, her cell phone was an Android anyway. And plus, I've never been to a pawn shop really in my life, maybe one time down in West Virginia. And that was when I was like 22 or 23, so that was the reason. So, where do we go from here?
Seemingly bored with the conversation, Olson questions detectives about what's next.
So, I mean, in the long run, you could sit there and say, hey, I came off the story, and you could look at the judge and ask for some, you could ask the family for some forgiveness, and the judge to give you a little bit of mercy. And
yeah, I'll spend the rest of my life in prison. I don't want to die because I can't do good works. I've been a good person my whole life. I snapped.
Is there anything else you did?
No, that's it, man.
No, tell us what's going through your mind.
I didn't sexually assault her. I did not do anything like that. Yeah. I just snapped, and oh God, it's like I could smell it the rest of the day. Just that smell of death, man.
You ever done anything like this before?
Not in my entire life. Never thought I would. I'm a Christian. Not that it matters, but I went to Chapel Hill Christian School, CBCA. I love my fellow man, neighbors. I try to do everything for everybody else except for myself.
You said you only use weed. Is there anything else you use when you were using?
I've used cocaine before.
Heroin.
I've never done heroin. Never done heroin. I've tried meth. I've never done heroin. I've never done acid. I've never done shrooms. I've tried ecstasy once.
So have you been doing anything lately that might have made you snap?
Nope. No. I would bump every once in a while, but it doesn't.
What do you mean, salt?
Of meth, like speed,
Okay.
But it doesn't make me an angry person. I'm weird. I'm like an opposite drug user. Like weed is supposed to be a downer, gives me energy. I used to do coke back in '06. I got a charge. I do coke, I become a zombie. So and even this weird meth kind of made me a little bit calm. It doesn't affect me like it does like rage meth heads, like you think about.
Detectives are curious about Olson's drug use after finding a baggie of illegal drugs that was hidden in a couch in the room where he stays at his father's house. Though Olson claims that using meth calms him down, that effect would be the opposite of the anxiety, paranoia, confusion, and high energy that users tend to experience. Studies have shown that the drugs Olson mentioned, like methamphetamine and cocaine, can also cause aggression in people, and chronic use of methamphetamine can cause psychosis. A 1997 study found that meth-induced psychosis is characterized by intense paranoia and rage that can be out of the user's control. Even if the person is not currently high on methamphetamine, symptoms can re-emerge in stressful situations. Another study conducted in 2014 found that violence in meth users is dose-related, meaning people can show extreme violence depending on the amount of meth they use. This dose-related violence can occur even when people are not experiencing symptoms of psychosis.
When's the last time you used?
Last night. I did a bump.
When's the last time before that?
Last time before that, just probably hanging out. Week, so 2 weeks, 3 weeks, two weeks, something like that. It'll be in my system because I did a bump last night, but it's not going to be a whole lot of it.
You aren't crazy high on it?
No, dude.
Just anger?
No, it wasn't even that. It's just that, like, the speed kind of actually got me focused on work. It focused me, actually, a little bit. And then, I just, I didn't have any for a little while. It's not that I was using it habitually, but I was tired. I just snapped, man. I snapped.
Is there anything else you can think of that you want us to know?
I mean, I'm sorry. Do you have any other questions? I mean, you can ask me, but not that I can think of. I think we're pretty much, you got a confession, didn't you?
Olson returns to picking at his skin like he was doing before investigators came into the room. At one point, he even slides his hand into his pants, a movement most people wouldn't display in front of others. Regular users of methamphetamine may experience damage to their executive function, leading them to act impulsively and inappropriately in social settings. Methamphetamine is also known to cause formication, a type of hallucination that causes people to pick at their skin repetitively. Overall, methamphetamine results in a powerful influence on its users' decision-making. Olson claims he's not a habitual user of methamphetamine, but he also tells detectives that he's used the drug at least twice in the last 2 weeks alone. The baggie found in his room could indicate that he was planning to use it again. At the sentencing hearing, James blames his son's drug use for the decision to brutally murder Katie Wohlfarth.
Everyone that knows this is not, that knows that this was a result of the drugs.
Later in his letter, James shared his hope that the victim's family might eventually forgive his son. When it was Olson's turn to speak, he said he chose to do the drugs, and he wasn't blaming anyone but himself. Olson spoke directly to those who sat in the courtroom in support of the victim.
Just hope that one day you will see that I'm not the devil, and I'm going to do everything in my life to help wherever I lie. God will use me in some way. I'm so terribly sorry for everything that's happened.
Katie Wohlfarth's friends and family also got the chance to speak when they read impact statements. They shared personal memories of Wohlfarth and spoke of her good nature, her love for animals, and her dedication to helping anyone in need. Some even spoke directly to Olson, telling him what punishment they thought he deserved.
He will be sentenced to a life sentence.
In the end, Olson pleaded guilty to aggravated murder, rape, gross abuse of a corpse, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and trespass in a habitation. The judge ruled that Olson is now a violent offender under Ohio law and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.